my song. It's about moving on. This is my song to help me get along. I tried and tried, I cried and cried. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Lyme Beauty. It's 2019. Happy New Year. So glad to be back with you here today. And I'm so glad it's a new year because new year means new life, means renewal, means opportunity, and it's another year to feel even better and to do even more, to have more success and to live even deeper in your dreams, seeing them come to fruition. And so if you can't tell by the sound of my voice, I have been a little under the weather this past week, maybe a lot under the weather this past week. And for those of us with chronic illness, you know that every day is sort of a sick feeling day on some level. And then there are those times where we also get colds and we also get flus, and I call it sick on sick. And so I've been going through sick on sick a little bit. Thank goodness for Tylenol. Thank goodness for zinc, vitamin C, herbs, and also I have to admit I had to use the Chloroseptic throat spray because my throat literally hurt so bad I couldn't swallow at one point. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. I'm feeling much, much better. I just sound congested still because I am still congested. In fact, really weird little side note, a few days ago I woke up and I was like swollen from under my eyes all the way down to here, super swollen. Kind of looked like a weirdo, and I'm just really glad that's gone because this is basically the first day that I could make a video without looking like a super swollen face. So anyway, very glad to be feeling better than I have been the last few days, and I'm also really glad that my face isn't that swollen anymore. So hey, Happy New Year, right? So anyway, usually, and I know this is a new channel, I've only made a few videos at this point, but usually we have been reviewing different products. And that's definitely one of the primary things we're going to be doing, as long as we're talking about beauty, whether that's beauty on the outside with product review and use, or beauty on the inside. But something we haven't really had an opportunity to talk about is how to develop, create, cultivate that inner beauty using the power inside of us. And so today I want to talk a little bit about that. I have not yet shared this on this channel, but I am a practicing clinical hypnotherapist. And for those of you who don't know, it's not some weird, scary thing. It's just a way of working with the subconscious mind to help people see changes and results in their life in positive ways. I have formal education, a bachelor's degree, 2 master's degree, and a PhD. And of course, I also have my hypnotherapy certification, but I've always felt that hypnotherapy really is just accessing the subconscious mind, which is something that we all have the ability to do. And it's really more of an art, and in some ways more of a gift. And so it doesn't matter what your background is, what your beliefs are. This is really just mind science. And we're not going to be doing any hypnosis here today. Don't worry, don't turn the video off yet. Bear with me. I just want to talk to you a little bit about how to access your subconscious mind during this time of renewal, a new year, and how to help yourself set yourself up for success as we move into a new year so that you can bring some of your visions and dreams to fruition in 2019. And so just want to start out by saying that in order for us to bring something to fruition, in order to see a dream come to life, you have to actually know what your dream is. And this all starts with vision. And so for some people, they'll come up with a laundry list of, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want this and that and that. And I've got this super long list of what they want, and that's great. There is nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's wonderful, more power to you. And then there on the other side, there are those that say, oh, I'm just not good at imagining things, or life has been really hard, and those kinds of things don't happen to me, or I'm the one person that kind of stuff can't work for.
And there's nothing wrong with that either. Those are two ends of the spectrum. And you can understand why. Some people are going to go for it all the way, right? Are real type A personalities. And then there may be those on the other end of the spectrum who feel like they've been beat up by life. And I mean, if you're here watching this because you do have a chronic illness or a condition that has been hurting you, then yeah, you get it. I get it. You get it. We understand. But today I want us to take ourselves off of either end of the spectrum and really focus on coming to the middle ground, where here we can just find one vision, just that one dream, just that one thing that we want to bring to fruition in 2019. And then once that's been identified, and once we've done a little exercise that I'm going to have us do, then you can go on and do it again and again and again for all of the other things. But let's just start with one. Let's just start with one thing. And so for just a moment, I want you to take a long time with this. Just do it with me. I'm going to do it with you. Just for one moment, let's close our eyes and let's imagine, let's visualize just one thing that we want to see come to life in 2019. And that could be that I want to have more good days than bad days where my health is concerned, or it could be I want to grow this YouTube channel, or it could be I want to make an extra $30,000 a year, or I want my business to skyrocket in 1 year what would normally take 5 years, or I want to meet someone, or maybe this is the year you want to have a baby. I don't know what it is. Maybe this is the year you want to be healed from your chronic illness. Whatever it is, you know the deepest desire of your heart, and I just want you to start with number one. And it doesn't mean it's the most important desire. I just want you to start with one. And so let's close our eyes in just a moment, and I'm going to have you imagine or visualize one thing you want to see come to fruition in 2019. And for some people, visualization can be very difficult, and that's okay. Visualization doesn't actually have to be seeing in the mind. Visualization can be feeling in the body. It can be hearing in the mind. It can be seeing in the mind, smelling, touching, tasting in the mind, whatever it is, all right? It does not have to be close your eyes and picture a mountaintop. It doesn't have to be like that. Whatever pops into your head, let that one thing be the desire that you have for your life in 2019. So let's close our eyes now. And let's just take about 5 to 10 seconds here. And I just want you to identify one thing that you want to bring to fruition in 2019 for your success to make your life more beautiful on the inside and out. Good. And just like that, identify it. You don't want to take a long time to do this. You just want to identify it, because the truth is, deep down on the inside of you, you already know what it was. You knew before you closed your eyes. You knew before I brought this up here today. So now you've identified it. Just stick with it. Remember, this doesn't have to be your only goal and your only dream for 2019. This is just the one we're starting with. Okay, so now that you've identified that, we're going to do a little exercise based in, well, really it's ancient Chinese medicine, and sometimes it's called neurological tapping, and sometimes it's called EFT, which is an initialism for emotional freedom technique. I'm just gonna have you do this exercise with me. Just want you to take your two fingers, right hand or left hand, doesn't matter. If you're left-handed, use your left hand. If you're right-handed, use your right hand. And you're just going to take the pads of your index and middle finger, and I'm going to have you tap on your forehead, just right about here on the forehead. It's right here. You never want to tap in your third eye. And then if you don't understand all of that and you don't want to get into it, that's fine. Just don't tap right between your eyebrows. How's that? Okay, so we're going to tap here. I'm going to have you tap in a couple other places. And you're just going to tap with me as I tell you to, and you're just going to repeat after me the things that I'm saying. And this isn't any scary, weird thing. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. This is not any scary, weird, creepy stuff. What this really is just accessing the subconscious mind to help us realize our dreams. This is what we were designed to do. This is what we were created to do. Okay, so bear with me on this. So again, let's take these two fingers and we're just gonna start tapping here. And your eyes can be open, your eyes can be closed, it doesn't matter. And just tapping here with me and just repeat after me. I deeply and profoundly accept myself. No matter what may happen. I deeply and profoundly accept myself. No matter what may happen. I deeply and profoundly accept myself. No matter what may happen. And good. And you do. And I do too. And so now in this next step, I'm gonna have you do some tapping, and we're actually going to start on the forehead, but we're gonna work our way down, and I'll tell you exactly what to do, and I'll do it with you. I'll do this together, and I'm going to repeat a phrase. And while we are doing this exercise, you can be thinking about the vision that you have for 2019 in any which way you choose. But whichever way you choose, just remember to keep that vision positive. This is all about what can happen and what will happen in your life if you allow it to happen. So taking these two fingers again and tapping here. Repeating after me, eyes can be closed, eyes can be open, doesn't matter. And repeating after me now. I accept my vision in 2019. I can do this. And now we're going to move the tapping over to the temple. Don't push too hard. Of course, this is your temple. And repeating after me now. I accept my vision in 2019. I am doing this. That's good. And now we're going to take the two fingers and we're going to drop the tapping down to under the eye, just above the cheek. There you go. And repeating after me. I accept my vision for 2019. I will do this. I can do this. I am doing this. Very good, and that's right, you are. And now take these two fingers and just underneath the nose, just above the upper lip, and repeating after me. I accept my vision for 2019. I can do this. I want to do this. I am doing this. And now taking the pads of your fingertips and dropping the tapping down to the crevice of your chin, repeating after me now. I accept my vision for 2019. I am doing this. Health, wealth, freedom, wholeness, happiness, contentment, confidence. I accept my vision for 2019. I am doing this. And now taking the fingertips, the pads from both hands, we're going to tap here just underneath the collarbone and the insides of the shoulders. We're going to do that simultaneously, repeating after me now. I accept my vision for 2019. And so now whatever your vision is, see it in your head. And you know exactly what that is for you. Is that health? Is that wealth? Is that a new house? Is that a baby? Is that a relationship? Is that a marriage? Is that a new job? Whatever it is for you, see that now. And repeating after me again. I accept my vision for 2019. Just like that. And continue to tap, just seeing your vision for 2019, seeing that one first vision that you saw for this new year, what it is that you want, what it is that you believe for, and what it is that you choose to receive. And now repeating after me again, I accept my vision for 2019. I can do this. I will do this. I am doing this. And now you're going to take one hand and you're going to hold the wrist of the other hand, doesn't matter which one. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And as you exhale, say the word power. power. Excellent. Just like that. And so just like that, doing that exercise allows you to move away the blockages that may have been holding you back in the past in 2018, 2017, 16, whatever it was. Just like that, you open the doorway to bringing your vision to fruition. It's really just that simple. You gave yourself permission to love yourself no matter what. Remember, we did the deeply and profoundly loving yourself no matter what happens, no matter what the result. Everyone needs that. We need to know that we are loved, that we are accepted, and that we are important no matter what happens. And so once you did that, you gave yourself the opportunity to roll away the stone on the tomb of life. The stone that has been holding all of those visions hostage, that stone that has been telling you that you can't feel better this year. There's no way, or there's no way you can make more money than you already do, or all of your treatments are costing so much money. What are you going to do? I guess you're just going to have to give up. All of those lies were all held in place by that stone that you just rolled away. Because you do accept your vision for 2019, and I accept my vision for 2019 as well. And this is where real beauty on the inside starts. And I always have said that you can't have beauty on the outside, true beauty on the outside, if there is no beauty on the inside. And this is the way to start this year off in the very best of ways. And so when I meet with you again, we'll talk a little bit more about this kind of stuff. And every time we're not going to talk about this, but I just thought it was really important to start the new year off by rolling away the blockages and giving an opportunity for our visions to come forward and for us to know that a new year means renewal. And where there is renewal, there is opportunity. And really, the mind that you've been given, the mind that you were created with is a blessing. It is a very, very powerful thing. It can heal you. It can change you. It can save you. It can grow you. And it can change the lives of the people around you as well. So for the next week, what I'd like you to do is focus on that vision. Just focus on it. You don't need to take any major actions right away. You can if you want to. But perhaps focusing on it for you will look like creating a vision board. Cutting out pictures of what your vision coming to fruition would look like. And perhaps it was something small, like you wanted to get a new watch, and you can cut out pictures of that watch that you want and put it up on a vision board. Or for someone else, perhaps it was health, staying out of the hospital for the next 3 months. Then you know what that looks like for you. Find pictures of that and put it on a vision board. And perhaps for others, there is a book you've been wanting to write, or there's a business you know you need to start, or there's a way you need to grow the business you currently have. And perhaps you need to come up with a list of things that you need to do to take each step to get to where you want to be, to get the success that you want, to bring all of your visions and all of your dreams for this very one specific thing we spoke about today, to bring that to fruition in 2019. You know what you need to do. Focus on that vision. See what you saw today. And over the next week, see it even more clearly and more clearly with each and every passing day. And as your vision grows stronger and stronger with each and every passing day, you'll know exactly what it is you need to do to see that vision come to fruition in this tangible, real world here. And just remember this, 2019 is going to be the best year of your life so far. It's going to be the best year of my life so far. And just the fact that you're watching this is really confirmation. So it's been great talking to you again. I am going to get started on my vision manifestation now, and I suggest you do the same. I'm going to teach you more about the EFT, neurological tapping, later, but right now, I just want you to focus on that vision. And perhaps the number one thing that I could recommend you do in order to focus on that vision in the next week is to work on a vision board. And I'll do the very same thing. Remember, today, you saw that vision. And you have the ability to bring that vision to fruition in 2019. And to all of the Lyme beauties out there, thank you for watching this. And you really are beautiful, inside and out.
My song, it's about moving